Hello everyone and welcome to the second episode of my Everton Paul Plays FM13 series. In the first episode we saw the first 13 games of my domestic season, and this is the next 13. I'm up to just played 26 games now in the Premiership, and these are my transfers after the January transfer window. Of course, Greg Gordon and Hitzelsberger were in the summer, but I've got Zagoev on a free, which I did arrange in the summer already, and Kasani, a right back who can also play left back, for 1.7 mil from Fiorentina. A good signing. Whoever was playing at right back just struggled, really struggled. If it was Seamus Coleman, Neville, Hibbert. Yeah, so I signed Kasani to fill the gap because everyone was really poor. But as I was saying in the last episode, Zagoev is a beast. He's brilliant. Unbelievable that you can get him on a free, so you have to sign him. He is on 53k a week at Everton, but you might be able to get him for less than that, depending on what team you are. But that's what I had to give him to convince him to come. But anyway, so we're up to game 27. And as you can see, we're 5th in the table. We've gone on a lot of draws. We have at last lost 2 games against Man United and West Ham. Top of the table, Man United, and we lost against West Ham, who were bottom at that particular point. But they're 19th now. But yeah, 11 wins. That's far too many draws. But we're still in contention for a Champions League spot because Arsenal only 1 point above us. 12 games to go. It is still doable. Liverpool have quarters up now. Well, 10 points behind with a game in hand, but they were like 16th when we last saw them, which was quite amusing to see if you're an Everton fan or Man United fan or whatever. But yeah, I'll just show you how we've got on since the last video. So what did you see? What were the first 13 games? I think we got up to around about here, the end of November, wasn't it? We beat Fulham 3-1 thanks to goals from Barkley, Jelovic and Morales. Then a 2-2 draw against Villa, Pienaar and Naismith with the goal. Then a 1-1 draw against Newcastle, lots of draws going on. Goal from Naismith again, and a 3-3 draw against Chelsea. We were 2-0 up at that in this game. It was disappointing that we only got a draw, although they did score in like the 89th minute, so we were very lucky to get a draw in the end when we scored in injury time. Jelovic with 2 goals, Naismith with another goal. And then our first defeat of the season in the league, 1-0 against Man United. Disappointing, but it could have been worse, and it was a freak goal from Valencia that gave them the points. Then a 1-1 draw against Tottenham, not too bad. Goal from Jelovic again, and a 1-0 victory against Merseyside rivals Liverpool, Jagielka with the goal. And then a very disappointing 2-1 defeat in the league against West Ham. Only our second defeat in the league, Morales with our goal. And then a horrible defeat against Brentford in the FA Cup. Don't know what happened. Velios and we got an own goal, and Craig Gordon scored an own goal for them, so that was extremely disappointing, but it did mean we could concentrate on the league. That cliche of saying you can concentrate on the league when you're at the Cups, but awful defeat against Brentford. But back to winning ways when I changed the tactics around, and we beat Southampton 4-1 away from home. 2 goals from Jelovic, goal from Jagielka, goal from Morales, and a draw against Norwich, goal from Enichebi. 2-1 against Stoke, goal from Baines and Zagoev with his first goal for the club. 0-0 draw against QPR, a bit disappointing there. But then a 2-1 victory just now against West Brom. Jelovic and Naismith with the goals. So yes, overall it's been a very successful season, considering we've hardly lost any games. Only 4 overall in all competitions, 2 in the league. I think I'll show you our I'll show you the 3-0 draw against Chelsea. It was a bit disappointing because we were 2-0 up with only about 15 minutes to go. but we threw it away. But never mind. We got a point at least. Just generating match report. Some people saying they're enjoying this Everton series already, and I've only done one episode. There'll be another one at the end of the season, so there'll be 3 a season probably. I don't know how many seasons I'll do of this team, but I will do other series as well for my other saves. You know, the occasional update video, like this style basically. I hope you're enjoying Howgang style as well if you're watching that. Bit of an interesting, exotic twist to Football Manager. But anyway, back to Everton, and first goal Naismith stuck home from a shot that Heitinger had, but it was saved by Turnbull. Then we went 2-0 up. Jelovic's second attempt from a lovely ball over the top. But then in the 70th minute, Hazard snuck in and bundled it home to make it 2-1, and then they scored again. Rodrigo, a player they signed, a very good young Spanish player, made it 2-2. And I was extremely disappointed that we'd thrown away this result, and David Luiz then burst forward using his pace. Torres, Ben Arfa, Rodrigo. It was a lovely attack, a counter-attack from Chelsea, and at this point I thought, oh, it's all over, we can't get back into this. But somehow in pretty much the 90th minute we did. I was just so happy when we got the equaliser. This would have been our first defeat of the season at the time, but Morelos, brilliant run, and Jelovic, oh, what a legend, found the back of the net beautifully to make it 3-3. What a game. I won't show you the defeat against Brentford, that's a bit depressing, but I'll show you the 4-1 victory against Southampton, show some goals. Everyone likes to see some goals. Very good victory after a poor couple of games. Changed my tactics. I think in the last video of the season I will show you the tactics I used throughout the season. I've had to swap about 3 times because I started to struggle, getting too many draws, not scoring enough, conceding too many, so I've had to mix it around a bit, experiment in this early stages of Football Manager 2013. But yes, let's see this impressive victory away from home. Howard, long ball, Zagoev, lovely header on, and Achive, and then Jelovic. That was a brilliant, you know, route one. Howard, Zagoev, and Achive, and then Jelovic. Great stuff. But unfortunately they did equalise, as you will find out. Long ball from Borch, Rodriguez headed on to Schneiderlin, Drake, don't really know who he is, Chaplow, and then Lambert. Typical finish from Lambert to make it 1-1. But then Jagielka headed home for 2-1. Standard corner goal. And Pienaar, who's had a brilliant season, unfortunately got injured, with a lovely cross to Morelos to make it 3-1. And then in the second half you will find out we made it 4-1. Long ball. So they were on the attack, but we had other thoughts. We won the ball. Morelos back to Cassani, playing it around dangerously at the back. This always worries me, but Pienaar collected the ball. What a ball to Jelovic, and a brilliant finish. Pienaar's 3rd assist of the game, and I think he's the top assist maker so far this season, and Jelovic is the top scorer. But unfortunately after that Pienaar did get injured. But fortunately we have remained unbeaten since then. Disappointing draws against Norwich and QPR. I was hoping for victories in all 5 of these games. We really have to beat Sunderland, because after that's going to be quite tough. Man City, Reading's winnable, Arsenal, tough. Wigan, Fulham, Swansea, Aston Villa should be victories, but then the end of the season will be very tough. Chelsea, Newcastle, Tottenham, Man United could all end in defeats, but hopefully not. We've done very well so far. 5th in the table, 46 points. Just need to convert draws to victories. If we had done that, would be top, but which would be incredible. We're not going to win the league. Man United are 6 points ahead with a game in hand, and I've never thought that we would, because, you know, if I did, that would be an unbelievable achievement with Everton, with no money. I suppose my tactics have just proved to be reasonably solid. I don't always win, but I don't lose. Only on a couple of occasions. Howard's done well in goal. Gary Gordon hasn't. He's only played 3 games. In the 2 cup games he was awful. Jelovic top scorer. I believe he's still top scorer. If we go to player. Yep, Jelovic 17 goals. Darren Bent's got 15. Pienaar 10 assists despite being injured the last couple of games. And still is injured. Jelovic has the second best shots on target ratio as well. He does seem to hit the target more often than not, so it's always very helpful. But anyway, I hope you're enjoying this Everton save. Please leave feedback in the comment section below, like and subscribe, and yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll see you in episode 3, and hopefully we can remain in a European place until the end of the season. See you guys.